So we have our VIP home buying system where we focus on your needs. So how does that work? Basically, step one, you've already got 3 pre-approvals. So you're ahead of the game. You know what's going out there. You know what's going on with rates. Guaranteed Home Loans is a company I own, right? It's the largest mortgage brokerage here in Metro Atlanta. So a lot of times our clients, we can get them access to special financing, and you can get rates somewhere between 2 to 3% below market value by doing a buy down. And we can talk about how that works when you get to that point. So 100% of the buyers that we have approved at Guaranteed Home Loans for years and years and years have closed on time, because you mentioned something like Navy Federal, and to us, we go, oh my God, no, Navy Federal, like Navy Federal never closes on time. And then like you talked about before, when you were under contract a few years ago and the deal didn't close, the seller wanted to start paying, they wanted you to start paying extra dollars every single day into the closing day, right? And next thing you know, you're out of thousands of dollars when you could have just went with Guaranteed Home Loans so we could close on time, right? So that's awesome. We also give you a guarantee that says you're either going to close on time guaranteed, or we'll pay you $1,000 at closing. So we put our money where our mouth is to make sure that that happens for you. So let's talk about step 2, which you already know about the pre-approval process. Is basically we look at your credit. We're going to look at all your financial details, income, assets. We're going to issue a pre-approval letter, and then you're going to start looking. So the difference of what we do at Guaranteed Home Loans versus other lenders is we're going to actually ask you for W-2s and pay stubs, your bank statements, and prove everything, run you through an automated underwriting system. So when we give you an approval, it's a direct approval from Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, or HUD for your loan. So what that's going to do is it's going to bump you up when we send it over to the seller versus a person who just has a regular approval. Like your approval is going to be directly from HUD, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and they're going to be like, okay, well, she's basically, all we need to do is get an appraisal and title and close. It's just as if you're a cash buyer, because cash buyers need appraisal and title to close as well. So we get you all the way to the front of the line. Okay, you with me?
I'm following. I'm wondering how you do that, but I'm following you.
Awesome. Thanks for thinking of those questions. That's awesome. So the pre-approval lets us know how much home you can afford. We're going to make sure you get the best financing, lowest rate and terms, right? And then we're going to make sure that you can make a strong offer versus somebody with just a pre-approval. So because most lenders, what they do is they say, hey, Bianca, how much do you make a year? How much money do you have? They just take your word for it. And then at the bottom of the pre-approval, it says everything has to be verified. So a lot of times, like if I have a home listed and a client just comes to me with a pre-approval letter, and it says that by law that they haven't been basically verified, it's just verbal conversation. I'm like, well, I'll go with the other offer that's already been verified, just so you know, like I won't even look at your offer.